YouTube. Okay. First off, I want to apologize for not being on for like the last 3 or 4 months. Secondly, you might notice that I am recording this actually on YouTube. And that's because apparently I suck when it comes to editing my own videos in a timely manner. So what I'm doing is anytime you're going to see my lovely face, I'm just going to do it live right to YouTube, and that'll be that. No editing required. But what I will be doing, however, is I will be doing sort of faceless reviews of books that I read. I might do like a kind of a talkie video once in a while. Maybe not completely once in a while. Maybe like once in a blue moon. But basically, I'm changing how I'm doing things so that it's a little easier for me to get out videos somewhat in a timely manner and do things that I really like doing. A little update on things that are going on. So, as of recording right now, it is September 9th. It is 12:02 a.m. It's officially Monday. But I finished Stand Up Breakout last month. I finished it, all the edits and everything, at the end of the month, and I had it published on the 1st of September. So, yay me. I got it done in 8 months. Whoa. Whew. Now I'm on book 3. I started drafting book 3 on September 2nd, and so far I am sitting at, let's see, I have my writing notebook here. I'm sitting at 7,678 words. 7678. Now, I will say that there was at least one day in there where I got 0 words that I would normally have written, but for personal reasons, I didn't get a damn lick in. But I have been trying to do at minimum 2,000 words a day. Hasn't always happened. But then again, I'm also only actively working on this Monday through Thursday minimum, possibly Friday. Saturdays and Sundays I tend to leave open for other things. And right now I'm actually drafting a chapter in my vampire series. I've deemed it now my Hunter series because I've figured out a series title for it. It's called Hunter X Slayer. I'll do an entire video of why it's called that and basically an update on it. But I will definitely get that out there. Let's see, what else has happened since I last posted? I've slowly been reading more books. I haven't hit the 50 yet for my Goodreads challenge, which it's concerning me. I think I just overdid it in the beginning parts this year when I read like 20 books in like 3 months. So I think I might have like overdone it a little, just a little. But I do have like a bunch of books on my Audible list that I've gotten that I'm really interested in reading, and I'm super excited for a bunch of them. I spent $66 on Audible books. And if anyone can guess what I spent that on, they get a cookie. But, anyway, I've been reading a lot of those. I've also been looking into it used to be called the Romance Pack, but now it's called Audible Escape. And it's a service that you pay like $10 on Audible, and you can borrow up to 10 books at a time. And listen to those. And I've been listening to a lot of the LGBT books that are on that list. And some of them are really good. Some of them I was quite surprised. And then some of them I'm like, no shame on the author, but it's like, this is not my cup of tea. This is so not my cup of tea. But I've also picked up a couple of other books. You can't see it because I got my phone charged. I'm just a mess in this video. Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't edit something. So, but yeah, I've been mostly working on, for the last 3 months, working on the edits and the rewrite for Stand Up Breakout, and Oh, that was a roller coaster. Now I'm working on book 3, which I'm thinking of doing an all about my novel kind of video, a la Shaylin Wrights, of both my first book, the second book, possibly the third book. Not sure yet. I'm still in the early drafting phase. But something I'm doing differently with this book that I started doing in book 2, because about halfway through the rewrite of book 2, I was low-key struggling because I knew where I wanted the story to go, but I could not for the life of me write it properly. So I'm like, okay, I pantsed basically the first one, and I've basically pantsed this one, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling, and I should not be struggling. So I started outlining. I think it's probably about 2/3 of the way through. I started outlining it, and there is a marketable difference, so I had to go back and kind of fix a few things. So that's why it took me an additional month to get that done. But I'm just happy with how it came out because I feel like it's a lot stronger than it was before. And now I completely 100% outlined the third book. And while it is nice to have a roadmap, I do like that I'm able to pick and choose when I want certain things to happen. And if I don't like what the next scene is, I can shift it somewhere else. So I've literally shifted like one particular scene like 3 times. And I'm only in chapter 3. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. But, yeah, so far, I'm really enjoying the experience of writing book 3. I will say, the first scene, because if anyone has read my first 2 books, they know that the first scene is sort of a look into what you're going to be expecting, like a big high or low point, depending on your perspective, for the story. This one, I was in tears. It's only the first draft, and I'm literally in freaking tears. I'm sobbing. I'm like, no! And once I finish the scene, I'm like, wait, have I gone too far? Have I seriously gone way too far for this? So I went to one of my beta readers, Hannah, and I asked her, it's like, okay, I'm going to spoil some stuff for book 3, because she was actively devouring book 2 while I was doing edits. And I told her basically what happens and what I was concerned with. And she goes, well, I like that kind of morbid sadness, angst stuff, so I'm okay with it as long as it has a reason. I'm like, okay. I do have a good reason for it, so that makes me feel a little bit but I'm a horrible person. Okay. If any of you are wondering why I'm sitting here at midnight filming this and my husband is not bothering me, it's because he's not here. So, unfortunately, this is my life right now. Sitting here at midnight, doing writing, listening to the fan. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it is hot here in Vegas. Woo! But thankfully, we're supposed to be getting some nicer weather in the coming week. I hope. Fingers crossed, because I hate this heat. I hate the cold too, but the heat is worse. Honestly, it is the worst. Absolute worst. Oh, and one other thing. What was I going to say? I literally lost it. This is life with ADHD. It's like, I have a thought. Where'd it go? Come back. Come back, thought. But I have been playing a couple of new video games. That's actually something I wanted to kind of pull into my videos more, is talking about video games, because other than writing, where I get a lot of my ideas for like books and everything, is from video games. And fun fact, the entire Reaper series came from one of my favorite video games. Plenty of ideas came from this game. And I'm like, need this in my life. So, yeah. Don't you hate it when your brain is like a loading screen? But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing for the last 3 to 4 months since I've posted a video. And again, I apologize for being so MIA. But I had like a slew of videos that I just needed to edit, and I was just not happy with the quality that was going on. And I kept pushing it back later and later and later. And I'm like, these are going to go out of fad real quick. So, just figuring that this live stuff is probably going to be the best way to go for me. So I don't have to worry about editing. I know. That's probably really bad of me, but whatevs. My channel, I can do what I want. But, yeah. I'm so tired. I've been trying to get my sleep schedule back into the night owl mode, because I went on vacation recently and it just screwed it up. And I'm slowly getting it back to where I can stay up till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm happy. Sleeping in, though, is one that I'm always going to struggle with. So, hope everyone has a lovely day. I apologize for the zaniness of this friggin' video, but I'm going to try to do these, like, vlogs of what happens in the weeks with the book series. And I might do a video based off of my Hunter series. I have a lot of ideas. But you will definitely be seeing a change in some of the formatting for my videos. If you don't see these live ones with me, you'll see ones where it's just me talking without seeing my face. Because those I don't have to worry about too much. So, hope everyone enjoys. You all keep being fabulous. And if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'd love to get a comment. Comments are nice. Comments mean you watch my videos. Alright, bye-bye!